When we bought this house, we knew it had great bones, but what it didn't have yet was definition and a story. You see, the previous owners had created a second living space. It had its own kitchen, bathrooms, outside spaces, even its own entrance, but inside it was still a wide open, just one big house. From the day our MULTIGEN magic dream was born several years ago, we knew we didn't want to live together, which meant that from the day we first found Marshwinds, we knew for this to work, for all of us to work, it had to become two separate homes. And we quickly determined that was a doable option, so we rolled up our sleeves and got started. It began with a layout, countless sketches, floor plans, measurements, and models. We spent months testing out different ways to divide the space. Where would the new bedroom go? How would we soundproof the walls? Where should the new front door open up? What was our budget? We knew what we wanted, two unique homes, but under one roof, for two close but still very independent families. And eventually the design clicked into place. This space you're looking at now, it all started as one large room, but not for long. We started with the framing, building out the wall that would eventually divide the two sides. John and I did the conceptualizing and strategizing of this part together when we visited them in Europe last Christmas. Then I did this part myself. Then came the doors. Soft closed pocket door for the new bedroom, a solid wood traditional door for their new bedroom, and a traditional hotel style door in between the two houses. If you haven't checked out our video on these doors, they're still some of our best performing. We double insulated everything for soundproofing. The drywall went up, then the mudding, sanding, more sanding, and more sanding. Robin can talk about the days and the amount of dust that we're still encountering, if you know what I mean. Little by little, it began to take shape. We carved out a new front door, bright red. Kind of matches Erin and John's front door. And the built-in entryway, complete with hallway, coat hooks, lighting. We added the new bedroom, one that opens into our Mediterranean catio and feels like it's always belonged here. We hung a mural and installed unique sconces to make the space feel lived in and loved. None of us have done any of this because we had to. Robin and I had a beautiful home we lived in for more than 40 years. It wasn't easy to leave. John, Erin, and Nev have built a life they love, traveling the world. But this is about following a shared dream. To live by the water, to be closer to each other, to support each other, and to share in the joy of watching our granddaughter grow up just down the hall. It was also about planning ahead, about making choices now that would support us as we age, with connection, with autonomy, with dignity. So here we are. Two separate homes, each with its own flow, its own front door, its own rhythm, but just a few steps apart on purpose. This house now holds 3 generations, living differently, but together. And what started as a rough sketch of a dream is now the place we all get to call home. We're literally building our dreams 1 2x4 at a time.